Here I am at the river bottom. Everybody here apparently has to go with the new law that just took effect. All right, guys. So Rooster and my man Fletcher here, they're getting ready, I guess, to leave. They're being kicked out. This is awful. So what do you feel about the new law, Rooster?
I think it's a little bit aimed at people that are like, it's like kicking a man while he's down type shit.
Isn't it though?
Yeah,
it's awful, man.
Well, I mean, it's like they're saying, it's bad enough you gotta sleep outside, you know, where it's all nasty and dirty, you know, like, but you can't put nothing down to like block the dirt from your head.
Yes,
you know?
sir.
Like, you gotta lay your head down in that dirt because you know you're not gonna stay awake.
Yeah, so where do you, without giving it away, where you guys gonna go, man? Or
I'm
where
going
you
to the
gonna
State
go?
House. I'm going to the, you know, if I have to, we'll go all the way to the White House, man, because there's some constitutional rights being trampled and
Definitely
shit
being
on
violated, huh?
Yeah.
Man, I'm so sorry you guys have to go through this.
No, I mean, but no, this type of shit might make us rich. Thanks, y'all.
Maybe, huh? What say you, Fletcher?
Thank you, y'all.
Yeah, what say you? I know you said something about, last time I interviewed you, you said something about you trying to get your disability and
I got one more mail off my early retirement, so I'm 64, you get that. And set to get the money, but if I get arrested for being homeless, I can't even get set for getting an apartment. You got to get a birth certificate, because I was born in Germany. So.
yeah, well, how do you feel about this new law that just took effect a few days ago or a day or so ago, saying that you can get arrested for being displaced and camping out here?
Right. And if he gets a ticket, he has to start his Social Security over.
Oh yeah, that's awful.
So I don't know.
That's like
I'll just give up now. You know, I don't know. You can't really hide anywhere. Cops just trying to stay out of sight. It's like,
Yeah.
you know where to go. Anywhere you go, they're like, there's a homeless guy.
Well, without giving away where you're gonna go or anything in full detail, what are you guys gonna do, man?
Village. No, we're just, I guess, down the move.
He's trying to sell his house. He don't need any more trouble, you know. It's just so sad. I got to get all those paperwork.
I know he's missing toes and shit that just took off.
Yeah, I know.
Stitches
man.
and
Close to getting
shit out.
To show my paperwork if you don't let me go.
Haven't you been out here for almost 26 years?
And the cops sitting there saying, "You can't be here tomorrow, I'll arrest you."
Yeah, I'm so sorry you guys
I
have to go
understand.
through
It's
this.
just should have a place for us or something. You know?
Yeah, you would think that with an ultimatum like that they would at least have, you know, like some mini
Just that
homes.
quick, I got woke up.
Yeah, like an area where you guys can congregate and you know, actually get clean, take a shower.
All armed forces over there. I'm
Yeah.
an Army brat, but still.
Only once a week.
We got my brother.
Thank God for the church up in Scottsdale, the Presbyterian Church.
We don't
Yeah,
have
thank
anything. I
goodness.
mean, I lived in East Valley Med Center 26
We really
years ago.
appreciate this.
I left
Yeah.
my birth certificate there. Pretty bad. So.
Yeah. How do you feel about people like me coming and interviewing you guys, or trying to help you guys with anything? I'm not Jesus by any means.
No.
I'm not rich or nothing, but you know, when I can help, we do try to help out a little bit, the best we can.
Try to keep it clean. Don't be like crazy other ones that make a mess and leave. You know.
Yeah, no, I'm always gonna be around, guys.
I ain't got no problem with you. You're like helping our voice get heard by other people,
And
but
that's the goal.
us.
That's the goal, buddy. That's the goal, Rooster, man. I'm trying to capture the stories of why, you know, where, what, when, and why. You know.
I've been waiting years for his housing.
Right.
I know.
All you need is one bad day.
They get 25%.
One bad day when everything fucks up.
Yeah.
Fucks up.
Now I got to do it all over again.
Yeah. So how long?
And you can't bounce.
You were gonna hit.
Yeah. Can you elaborate,
Just flop.
Rooster, how long you've been waiting for transitional housing or to get a voucher, so to speak?
Yeah. I started doing it in 2015. And yeah, I didn't even give it one shot.
So how many people have you seen come, go, get one, not get one, get kicked out, things of that nature, and then you just...
Yeah, like practically everybody.
Man,
But no, but I mean, I got mental problems, you know?
I mean, so does everybody.
Yeah, but that should speed up
The process. Yes, sir.
You know, hey, man, it's a lack of oxygen, brain. I shouldn't even be walking, talking, and breathing, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I
Hey.
agree.
Thank God.
Yeah, it's a blessing. I was just going to say it's a blessing that you do and are.
That's the only one, I think.
Yeah. Now you have
I
a
thank her for all this too.
yeah. You have a wife or a girl out here. Does that make it a lot easier, or is that just a misconception? What's it like having a partner or significant other out here? Honestly,
Well, it's nice to have someone always there.
to talk to and stuff.
Yeah, like
that's awesome.
companionship and other things like that. But like, it's like it's more of a benefit for the females than the males.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
try to get to.
So I mean, I'm glad I'm not a female.
I heard it gets really bad, man.
Stand up to pee.
Yeah. And you, Fletch, man, 26 years, still waiting on...
Well, I moved away and come back, but it's like so expensive.
Oh, I know, but it all adds up to the same thing, right?
Once I'm away, I never even think about the poor guys who are still out here. It's so sad. I don't know. I think they'd have some kind of a...
If you had to guess, without being too specific, last thing I want is to get anybody in trouble. Could you give a quote or a number about how many people are out here in the wash? Not accurate, just like somewhere.
Oh, I'd say 20, 30 people. It's awesome, but it goes so far out there. Who knows? Anybody can.
About 20, 30 people?
It varies every night because people get arrested, people OD, people die.
Things of that nature?
Right.
Yeah.
Bad things happen in the river bottom.
Yeah. How many people in the last 2 years have you guys witnessed fall in the lake here, if you don't mind me
I've
asking?
seen 3.
Dead people?
Like dead people in the lake. I've only seen 2.
Yeah,
I've only
okay.
seen 2.
Wow.
Floaters. They call them floaters.
Oh, there's Terry. Look,
There's Terry.
He's legally allowed to be out here. He's
Where the
got,
heck you been,
official
man?
license and
I
everything.
ain't seen you in a minute.
He has an official license to be out here? That's awesome. How you doing, sir?
You gotta hide, so it's like...
And he still has to
Out
hide?
of sight, out of mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they won't let us get out of sight and out of their mind because they chop down all the trees. I bet you they're using all the homeless housing money to chop down all these trees so we ain't got nowhere to hide.
Yeah.
I bet you that's what they're
everything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I said it.
Hey,
They're
this is-
appropriating the funds.
Yeah, this is awful. And this happened so quick. It's not like they were warning anybody.
Right.
So what's the plan? You guys
see
are
what
just
they
gonna
do?
go to a different spot or what?
City council, it seems like they just like walk around town with their heads up, their fucking noses all
Yeah.
over each other's asses and look down and whatever they see us
Just
doing, they
get
go
out
to
of
this little
here.
city council meeting and go, hey, I saw a homeless guy like smoking a cigarette. All right, no more smoking cigarettes in parks.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw
I'm sorry you guys have to go through this.
Yeah,
man.
like-
This is awful, guys.
It's crazy.
I don't
No
know.
more sitting on sidewalks. Yeah, man. How many stupid ass laws can you create, and then try to put them in jail for that shit?
What about you guys losing important
Because
papers and stuff?
I'll turn a fucking urban
Yeah.
camping into an assault on a police officer. you
Well,
know?
I mean,
because I'll be damned if I'm going to go to jail for not breaking the law.
yeah, man, that's awful. Yeah. Yeah, but don't you guys lose that paperwork sometimes? And what happens when you lose it? Do they not give you an option to get it or retrieve it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's like
says it all right here. It says discrimination, survival.
discrimination, survival. There it is. There.
Yep.
Wow, man. I'm so sorry. This is like
it's class warfare,
yeah.
And all they're doing is just been hitting us with mortars, from back and far.
Might as
And now
well
they're,
be.
Now they're trying to send in the fucking the 101st,
Yeah. So you called it urban camping.
Yeah.
Is
urban
that the
camping.
exact rule or law?
That's what they're calling it. Man, they come up with some bullshit. Like they're calling like scrapping, like going through the alleys and getting scrap metal for money, and recycling it. Oh my God!
How you doing,
good for the
sir?
earth. They're calling that urban mining.
Yeah.
And, like it's some fucking crazy shit. Are they? It's like worse than high school. Like
Rhetoric.
yeah. Like
The old high school name calling.
Right.
Hey, you're dumb.
And little social groups. And,
Yeah, it's awful,
Man,
man.
this is America. All those little different social groups that disagree with each other. So it makes it freaking great.
Hey, so has anybody been out here to try to help or do anything or say anything since this new law?
They bring us water.
Well, that's awesome. You know, anybody who does something, that's amazing.
I bless them for that, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Old school, do you mind saying something about this new law, sir?
It's our civil rights.
What did you say?
Right.
It's our civil rights.
Right.
Okay, so what's your name, sir? And how long have you been out here?
They call me T-Dog. I've been out here this time for about 6 months.
For about 6 months?
I lived on the streets in Tempe back in the 80s,
Yes.
and they used to not say anything about us camping down behind Pepperville Park.
Mm-hmm.
But now they made that part that I was camping in preserved,
Yeah.
and they've kind of changed the laws since then to where they don't allow any homeless people to be camping anywhere in the city of Tempe. Why?
That's awful. But I mean, so where are you guys gonna go without being too specific or things of that nature? I don't want to get no one in trouble. That's the last thing I want. Like, so what are you gonna do? And when did they come and let you guys know you got to get out of here? Was it today, yesterday?
Mine was last week
Oh, last week.
when they told me I had to go face a trespassing charge. They gave me
Yeah.
a warning and told me I couldn't be over here for 8 days,
Mm-hmm.
which I obeyed the law and went over on the side.
Yeah. So I heard that you had like a permit to be out here. Is that
I
fabrication?
think it's fabrication.
Oh, okay.
Somebody was saying that because they have a fishing license, you're allowed to gather. I don't think that's,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think
Okay.
that's true.
I see.
There's a lot of people that do have fishing licenses and they fish along here at night,
Yeah.
all hours of the
It's been
night.
pretty lax lately, but there's going to be a bunch
But they
of like 30
they
guys
don't
biking
care.
now, so it's
Yeah.
possible.
They don't-
Oh, so there's been bike cops coming down here actually?
Starting like today, I saw them on something.
Oh, okay.
And like in the rules for the 24-hour-a-day bike path, you know,
Yeah.
it's nationwide.
Yeah.
You're allowed to camp on
Wow.
it. You are allowed. All the way, because what if you're way outside of the city? You're still on the bike path.
Yes, sir.
You got nowhere to go. You can't ride on the bike path. There's 75 rules. It's you can't camp in one spot 2 nights in a row. You got to be at least 75 feet away.
Okay.
And then you could camp either 75
chance you
feet
get robbed, though.
from 75 feet on both
Yeah,
sides.
that's awful.
You know, unless there's like private property and a fence
Yeah.
that stops you, 75 feet both sides.
There's a-
Wow.
on the west side.
75, yeah.
And you have a dog. That's an awesome looking Chihuahua there. How long have you had your dog?
I've had her for about 5 years.
About 5 years. Man.
Yeah, they use that on this bike path, you know,
But
as an incentive for people to move here.
Yeah.
Having this bike path.
Okay, what were you saying?
I used to live on the west side of town
Yeah.
with my little brother.
You said the west side of town. Where is that?
35th Avenue.
Oh yeah,
Beardsley.
it's insane over there
But
now.
I lived in a house,
Okay.
and it was okay for a while, and then my little brother, for some reason, just out of the blue one day, he said, "You gotta leave." And I've been living with him for 3-4 years already.
Yeah.
And so I packed up what I could and moved to a friend's house, stayed there for about a year or two, and they started getting not good over there with people stealing stuff from me, so I left there and came over here.
Man.
Hoping that this side of town would still be kind of like it was back in the 80s. But
Yeah, I knew you were. That's so funny. I knew you were gonna say that. A long time ago, Scottsdale had in Tempe had like an essence to it. It was just a lot different. Now it's getting almost like Phoenix, if you will. I always tell people that are displaced that they should, when I go on the west side, Sunny Slope, things, I'm all over the valley. And I always let them know, hey, you should come to Tempe, being that it's a younger group and that there's a lot of resources out here from what I see. And the most main thing is that you guys are more the camaraderie, like at the Hill and at Papago, the camaraderie. I mean, there's always feeds like on time every day at a certain time and things of that nature. And I just think you guys' camaraderie compared to the other encampments and places I've been is second to none out here. What would you say to that?
I think there's a lot more friendliness out here between
Yes, sir.
homeless people.
Yes.
And they're more, I think, more organized.
Yeah.
call it that, about where they camp and where they stay and how they do
It's like the old
things.
saying, you don't bring something for yourself without bringing
Yeah,
something for
like,
everybody else.
and if we have something that can help out the rest of the group,
You
yeah,
always ask and
do.
help. Yeah.
I receive a minimum Social Security check
Yeah.
because I'm retired, but I also get food stamps,
Mm-hmm.
and then I get a benefit from my
Yeah,
dual
no
complete
drugs, just on
to
food
Unite
stamp, that's a lot.
Healthcare.
Yeah.
So I make, all together it's about $900 a month,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still not enough for me to go and rent a place.
No
anywhere
way. Not out here.
and try to make it that way because you just can't do it. I can't.
Yeah, it's literally like $2,000 for a studio.
Yeah.
And you better not have a car. You better not have a phone. You better not have utilities,
You better not have
because then it could,
bills.
it can get, don't have a dog, because then things can get real expensive. With that being said, it's literally almost impossible. And then with the food, everything just skyrocketed. I mean, Jack in the Box, McDonald's. It's almost like they forgot. Why we used to go to McDonald's? We didn't go to McDonald's because we liked their fake cheese and their processed food. We went to them because you could feed a family of 4 on $10,
Yeah.
and that's Taco Bell too. And now it's just,
Taco Bell's still kind of a little bit cheaper.
it's a little bit, but
Yeah,
it's
but
still
it's still up there.
it's like $60 for 2 people nowadays.
like
it's
straight
$20 a burger.
Little Caesars all
For fast
week.
food, everything is so Little Caesars, is still doing the
bit.
$5. But I mean, as far as all the other fast food places go, everything just skyrocketed. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I could always go back to work for a 5-star restaurant and eat that way.
Yeah.
Pay
Yeah.
me on the table because I'm getting Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Man, it's
No.
almost like
They allow me to work 20 hours a week.
okay.
If, while I'm on Social Security, which will be for a
It's
while.
$100 a day for a hotel.
Yeah,
So do you work sometimes also?
but no.
Oh, okay.
I haven't worked ever since I got hit by a car December 15th of 2000. I
Man.
was walking back from donating plasma.
Yeah.
It was a little early for me to collect Social Security, but I did anyway because that's what the doctors and the caseworkers recommended.
Yeah.
They weren't sure how my situation was going to be after getting hit by the car. So I started to
Yeah.
I filed for disability. They never really gave me an answer on it. I jumped through all the hoops, but still got no answer for my disability.
Yeah. Man, I'm sorry about that, guys. Yeah, this is alarming, to say the least. I don't know. It's just sad. I mean, everybody's gonna have to leave. I don't even know what you guys are gonna do. I hope that
Become a Native American.
yeah. I mean, is it just hop around until we're gonna play Don't Wake That? I mean, what are we gonna do here? This is unbelievable. Yeah.
Community over there and find out if they can let us stay over there.
Just for a little while.
Yeah, that's what it was before. It was like Army base out there, but one guy died and ruined everything.
Oh
brother got
no!
housing for a while.
Contacting the tribal community or across Pima. Yeah,
Right
that's a
now.
good idea. You're very smart. You're very smart. You're very intelligent. That's a good idea. That sounds like. I
It
mean,
was working out great until some guy got shot.
You have to,
it's a shot.
you have to
Oh, talk
approach
to
it
you,
very
hey,
neatly
man.
though.
There's
You
a
can't go in
possibility
there
you have a little
and
square here to.
Yeah, can we have it? You're so
Awesome,
funny. Rooster's funny. He said, "Can we pop a? Can I get a square here?" Hi, Rooster. This is nuts. I'm just at a loss for words for you guys. I mean, when did you find out that this law was in effect?
This morning, the cops
This
woke me up and
yeah.
it was like, hey, guess what? They passed the law.
Gotcha. Huh, that's awful,
Like, man,
buddy.
get the fuck away from me.
Yeah. I'm sorry, man. Was there any last
Let me
words?
pee, man.
Is there any last words about this law that you guys want to say?
Myself, I think that a lot of the town council of Tempe are people that just don't understand homelessness,
Yeah.
and they pass these laws without actually researching what's going on with us.
Yes, sir.
I got 6.
And
What
what
the
about-
fuck are you thinking?
And what about you, Fletch?
Yeah, we're human, you know. Like, you understand it's eyesore, but we should have somewhere to go, really. So,
Yes, sir, I believe you. Yeah.
I've been trying to follow the rules, but I can't work on my toes, whatever, got chopped off.
Yep. Well said. I want to thank you guys for this little brief interview, and I'm so sorry this is happening to you guys. I don't understand this. This is unbelievable, and I'm sorry. I mean, that's all I can say. I mean, this is unbelievable. You guys have a blessed day, and I'm always gonna be around checking on you guys.
I mean, this far, so I ain't.
Yep. Thank you guys.